I'm Carson Lee, and I'm the class salutatorian of 2025. It's really an honor to be salutatorian. I'm so glad I achieved this. I really worked hard for it. I studied a ton. And for me, what really pushed me to go for this goal is my great-grandmother. She was the salutatorian of her class, and so I know she'd be really proud of me, and I'm very grateful to be salutatorian. For me, going to Grace, especially early on, I had a lot of godly teachers just pour into me, and that made me want to know more about Jesus, and it led me to my salvation. When I was in first grade, the thing that pushed me to my salvation was a dream where I was in this house. Jesus was knocking on the door, and I didn't know it at the time, but I went and I opened the door, and I was blinded by a light, and it woke me up. And so I was like, man, I really need to nail down my salvation. So I went and I talked to my parents about it, and they called my pastor, and I asked him a few questions, and then I decided I wanted to get saved. So I went to Grace from pre-K to second, and then I left because my mom got a job teaching at FBA, so that's where I went from second to seventh. And I came back in eighth. Returning back felt so nice. It's like when you're on a vacation and then you come back and you're at home and it just feels right again. Like the vacation was fun. The time at the other school, it was great, but it just feels right to be back at Grace. They really welcomed me in at lunch. I remember going to sit down and I didn't really know anybody that well. And so I went and sat down with the person I knew the best, which at the time was Wyatt No. Him and all his friends, they all welcomed me in. Joseph, Daniel, they were also welcoming and friendly. And so having him just welcome me in, it just felt like a normal school day. It felt like fun again. I was involved in basketball, cross country, and soccer. For me, soccer is an act of worship. God has blessed me greatly with talent. You can't exactly share the gospel while you're out there on the field, but you can certainly live it out. And so it just changes the way you play as a player. And then the ensemble, just singing for the glory of God. Choir tour had a big impact on me. We went to this small church and we got to lead worship there, and it was really just like a great experience. And so it was just such genuine worship, and it was so nice to be a part of that environment. The biggest thing for me about Grace is chapel. Chapel has motivated me so much. It's helped me to become a better Christian and strengthen my relationship with God. I remember in discipleship days, there was this analogy. It was about chairs. The first chair was if you're saved. The second chair is if you knew you're saved, but you know you'd fallen away from God and you weren't living where you needed to be. And so I realized I was in that second chair, and that motivated me to want to fix my relationship with God and get it back to where it should be. To Chief Salutatorian, you have to make it a priority. You can either choose to study and work hard, or you can choose to go out and have fun. But it's a very achievable goal. If you make it a priority, you can achieve Salutatorian.